Hey there guys! Continuing my Switch coverage, I've got some more game reviews on the way, but I'm going to start accessory and hardware reviews today with the first Nintendo Switch accessory I bought. Because one of the biggest complaints about tabletop mode, where you whip out the kickstand and display your system like this. The charging port's down here, so if we display this on a table, we can't charge it and display it at the same time. So, one accessory promised to change that, and that was the Hori Compact Play-Stand. So, here is my review of the Hori Compact Play-Stand for Nintendo Switch. So, we'll take a look at the stand itself. It definitely fits the compact bill. It is collapsible, which makes it easy for you to carry around. Basically, what you do is it has a back that comes up here. And you see these notches. These dictate what angle you can display your Switch at. So you have a pretty tall angle, a little bit more angle, and a very back angle. Now the main thing about this is that it's got a hole here, a hole down there, and the tray that the Switch actually sits on has a little circle opening, so you can charge it while you're displaying it. Now overall in the design, when I saw how thin it was, I thought it felt really cheap and wasn't actually going to perform well. Well, I was wrong. But that's pretty much all there is to the design. Shelf it sits on, got a couple rubber stoppers to keep the system in place, kickstand for various angles, and the section of holes where you can feed the cord through. So how well does it actually perform? The first thing is about this long base it's got here. If you've ever tried to prop your Nintendo Switch up on your bed or on the arm of your couch, obviously it didn't work. Because when you display this, get this kickstand out, set it up on a flat hard surface, it's fine. If you set it on a soft surface, it immediately falls over and this kickstand cannot support it on any non-hard surface. That's where this comes in. This long base is surprisingly stable. I've balanced it on mattresses, large pillows, couch cushions, couch arms, and it's really surprisingly good and stable. I could put it on a couch arm that had a lot of air deflated from the couch, and even a few nudges keeps it stable, and it takes a lot of force to get it to fall over, which makes this a really nice stand. Now, there was another thing that I was worried about. The front here. When I heard Play-Stand, I was expecting it to be a clamp. Like, we've got this here that comes up above the front of the screen itself. But where's the top clamps to hold it in place? There aren't any top clamps. All we've got are these rubber stoppers, I like to call them. So I was very skeptical about that. But let's just show you how it looks. So we get the system on, kind of just sits in place, and that's all there is to it. You can do a lot of wiggling here, and this thing will not budge at all. I was shocked, because this isn't even balanced right, and it's still, like, unless you have some enormous amount of force, this thing ain't moving. Because this isn't even balanced. So when you balance it, it's that much more stable. And I've even carried it around, and it was still stable. The only time it ever fell out was when this got pushed forward, and then it fell out. But outside of that, we're good. Because, I mean, odds are, if it gets hit from behind, it's going to hit the back of the base, and it's just going to pop like that. And it's not going to move. Really, really stable, and really overcame my skepticism. Now the last thing, and the one thing that I suppose I have a problem with, is the holes for the power cord. So first of all, I'm going to feed the power cord through to show you exactly how it feeds through the stand and connects. So it goes through a hole in the kickstand, and then it comes up and into the system's USB-C port. Now, if you can see it right here, this is pretty loose right here, and this is not in its proper place. You have to pull this pretty tight to get the system into its proper locked position. Because see, I still haven't gotten it into the proper locking position. There, now it's in the locked position. And the only problem here, take a look at the angle that the cord's at. This gets to a pretty sharp angle. Now, the further you push this forward, the more angle, the tighter the cord becomes. Now, don't get me wrong, it works well like this. I love playing in handheld mode and then popping it into the stand to charge it. But that curve in the cord, after using it for about 3 days, I'm starting to see a bend in my power cord. So I already know it's already degrading. And I already know that the lifespan of my power cord is diminishing. Now, will it be diminished by a lot? Who knows? It could go from 2 years to 1 year, or 2 years to a few months if you keep doing this every day. But it's a cause for concern. But like overall, that's the only complaint I have. So basically, in the conclusion of this review, the Hori Compact Play-Stand is an almost perfect accessory from its collapsible and portable nature, the ability to charge and display your unit while in tabletop mode, and a surprisingly stable display mode that is a lot better than the actual kickstand that the Nintendo Switch has built in. Even though I do believe, as I said before, that the Play-Stand is going to deteriorate the lifespan of power cords, for only $12, it's really hard for me to not recommend this to anybody who wants to do long multiplayer sessions or just charge it while it's displayed like that. So, Reviews to Go rates the Hori Compact Play-Stand for the Nintendo Switch a 9 out of 10. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to list them below or head to the website at www.reviewstogo.com.